Good morning, all, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jennifer Moreno. I'm going to talk about the Ramos company, and my presentation I begin with the company history, and then secondly I'm going to talk about the comparative with its main competitors. Mm. And finished, I'm going to talk about the social responsibility of the company. Okay, and give me just a second. I'm going to show my screen because I share with you, uh, our presentations in Prezi. Okay, the first I'm going to talk about the company. Okay, Ramo is an important Colombian foods company famous for its cakes line. Mm. The founder, Rafael Molano, was a Colombian businessman. Molano began his company for a craft farm in 1950. Subsequently, in 1964, received a banking economic boost that allowing him to produce on an industrial scale its main product at that time, the cake ramo, and create new products. Mm. Eh, Ramo Molano was recognized by Ernst and Young as one of the most important entrepreneurs in Colombia. He died on August 20th in 2014 at the Country Clinic in Bogota. The actual CEO is German Rojas Martinez. He was appointed. The last March 25th, 25 in the year 2015. This decision was taken as part of the transformation process being conducted by the company in order to prepare to face the challenges of the market. Okay. The mission and vision of the company. He's more of the mission, and his the vision. Okay. The headquarters is in Colombia, specific Bogota, Mosquera, Medellin, and Palmira. The company is structure of departments, specific in or 8 departments: sales, finances, production, administration, logistics, purchase, audit, and human resource. The type of company, Ramo has 4 business units: placement, cakes, snacks, and Chocoramo. Okay. The main activity, the company dedicated to the food market, also is produced fried as maicitos, tostacos, lecherita, bread and cookies, flavors, and other types products. The main competitor are Grupo Nutresa, Bimbo Colombia, Colombina, Comapam. The distribution channel, modern and traditional channel. Okay, and the number of employers, more than 2,500 direct employers nationwide. Okay, now I'm going to show the other Prezi with the timeline, specific the history of Ramo. For 1950, Rafael Molano starts selling to his workers to his co-workers of Bavaria, the cakes that Mr. Ana Lucia, his wife, prepared for him, with the original recipe that her mother gave her. They, they were delighted with the taste and now all wanted to order it. The Ramos story begins with the traditional Ramos cake. Mr. Rafael began selling in stores. But so that the product was accepted, he decided, with the help of a shopkeeper, selling small portions. For that, the Ramos cake wouldn't spill. The Mr. Anna tied it with a ribbon of white silk and adorned it with a bouquet of the same material. Hence, the name of the company is born. Next, in 1964, with an important loan of the bank that obtained, Mr. Rafael started at the Career Street uh, 33 with a Street 6 in Bogota, the industrial scales production with the technical collaboration of Dr. Álvaro Virrey. As a result, the Ramitos cake product born and subsequently the Gala line. In 1967, Ramos grew and opens a plant in Antioquia. The demand increased, and Mr. Rafael had to locate a futuristic land to build a new production plant, Ramos Industrial Park in Mosquera, Cundinamarca. Today, this area is undoubtedly one of the most important industrial sectors. For 1972, important year of launched Achira, Chocoramo, and cookies. Additional Chocoramo today the best-selling product of the company is launched. The next year, the need to protect the ground of unstable raw materials made that Mr. Rafael created an Avinza poultry farm. Today, more than 600,000 chickens provide to Ramo the most of their eggs. Ramo also produces the concentrated special with which they feed. In 1975, the distribution on tricycles is born. Later, Mr. Rafael was inspired by China tricycles for the improvement it by placing the truck in the rear. In this way, it revolutionized the distribution system in Colombia, reaching with way more economically and efficiently to every corner of the country. For 1996, the desire of continue growing and to control the quality of ingredients led to Mr. Rafael to buy the Mercedes mill, which receives especially processed wheat and flour to produce their cakes, cookies, and bread. For 1911, during first half year, new products were born: Gansito Blackberry and Caramel, and Gansito of Chocolate. For the second half year, hit the market ramitos of strawberry and yellow fruits, crackers whole wheat and whole wheat with natural honey, Ramos cake of walnut of Chocoramo small. Now, I'm going to talk about the comparative with the competitors. Bimbo. Years and history is the first point. Ramo is a 100% Colombian company. Ramo has 65 years of the history. Bimbo is a foreign company, 100% Mexican. I have a mistake here, sorry. Bimbo has really 85 years of the history. Employers, Ramo has 3,500 employees in different areas, and Bimbo has 125, no, I'm sorry, 122,825 employers on the worldwide. Sorry. Social networks. Ramo has Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Bimbo has Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Coverage in Colombia. Ramo delivers his products in bicycle and has greater coverage in national level than his principal competitor. Bimbo has trucks owned and also handle the delivery across distributors. Price. Ramo his products are cheaper than those of his competitor. In quality, Ramo offers products fresh. Bimbo, his plants are certified to Global Food Safety standard endorsed by the Global Food Safety Initiative. And the products line, Ramo has more range of the products, individual cakes, snacks, and cookies than his competitor. You can show the difference of the products lines here. Now, I'm going to talk about the social responsibility. In this infogram, for example, in this infograph, we have the information. Molano created organizations such as ACOPI, the Bakery Guild, and Executive Club of Bogota. In addition to all this, his social work, which for years was dedicated to education and give the most needed tools to escape poverty. Molano created various sales schools, such as in Colda, from which were born later the School of Executive and Administrators, such as CESA and EAFIT. In 2008, the Faculty of Administration of the University of the Rosario awarded Rafael Molano as Entrepreneur of the Year 2007. He got the World Bank to lend money to Santa Rosa of Viterbo to make the aqueduct, gave musical instrument to schools, encouraged the recovery of cultural heritage. And he taught the women of the village of Quebrada Grande the associative model to create a company, took them to the Sena, where they trained them in sewing. That thanks to this, Ramo buys them the 1,200 annual uniforms their employers need, which they always considered their big family. Thank you for your time and for your attention. I finished my presentation.